Welcome back to another video tutorial. In today's tutorial, we will know how to design a logo. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, if you haven't yet. And ask me anything in the comments. Firstly, we will create a new document. Choose any size you want. At first, we will make a golden ratio. Go to the rectangle tool. Hold Shift and drag it to make a perfect square. Hold Alt and Shift to duplicate it. Go to the rectangle tool. Hold Shift to make a perfect square. And align with other squares. Now select everything and rotate it by 90 degrees. Again, choose the rectangle tool. Hold Shift and make another square perfectly align with other squares. Repeat the process until you get 8 squares. When you finish, select everything and make it a group. Align to the center. Press Ctrl Y to make an outline preview. Select the ellipse tool. And go to the center of the square. Hold Shift and Alt and drag it to until you make a circle in the same size as the square. Now repeat the process over the rest of the squares. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification. As group. And delete it. Select everything and align it to the center of the artboard. Then put them in a group. Go to the rectangle tool. And create a horizontal rectangle like this. And align it to the center of the artboard. Press Ctrl R to activate the ruler. Drag a vertical guide to the left side of the rectangle. Drag another guide to the other side of the rectangle. Drag a horizontal guide to the top of the rectangle. Drag another guide to the bottom of the rectangle. Then go to the layers and select the rectangle layer and delete it. Select Rectangle tool. Hold Shift to make a perfect square in the top left angle of the grid. Hold Alt to duplicate it and drag it to the bottom right angle of the grid. Drag a vertical guide to the right side of the square. Drag a horizontal guide to the bottom of the square. Drag another vertical guide to the left side of the other square. Drag another horizontal guide to the top side of the square. Select 2 squares and delete it. Go to the rectangle tool and make a rectangle along the right part following the grid like this. Hold Alt and drag it to the left of the grid. Select the rectangle tool and make another rectangle along the top part of the following grid like this. Hold Alt and drag it to the bottom of the grid. Go to the top rectangle. Hold Alt and drag it down. And make it shorter like this. Select the small rectangle. And hold Alt and drag it. Then rotate it by 45 degrees. And make it taller. Press Ctrl Y to activate the outline view. Hold the anchor point and drag it to the anchor point of the other rectangle. Press Ctrl Y to go out of the outline view. Hold Alt and drag the rectangle and flip it horizontally. Again, press Ctrl Y to activate the outline view. And hold the anchor point of the rectangle. And drag it to the other anchor point like this. Select this rectangle. Hold Alt and Shift and drag it down like this. Select the other rectangle. Hold Alt and Shift and drag it to the right like this. Select this rectangle. Hold Alt and Shift and drag it to the right. And make it taller a little bit. Select everything and go to the Shape Builder tool. Hold Alt and delete these parts. Select the 2 lines and group it. you will see letters R and E start to appear. Go to the line segment tool and align it to the letter R like this. Select the line, hold Alt and Shift and align it with the letter E. Hold Shift and drag it to the middle of the letter D. Hold Alt and drag it down like this. And make the logo a compound shape. Select everything and go to the Shape Builder tool. And delete these parts with holding Alt. Select all lines and delete it. Then delete all guides. Select everything and go to the Shape Builder tool. Select everything and group it. Select the golden ratio and ungroup it. Choose any circle until you find the appropriate circle. I think this is perfect. Align it perfectly to the corner. Hold Alt and Shift and drag it to the top of the letter D. Select letter D and the two circles, and delete these parts by using the Shape Builder tool, with holding Alt. I will align this circle perfectly. And select the circle and letter R and delete this part. Then delete all circles. I will make this corner also like others. Select the smallest circle and drag it to the inner angle of letter D and align it perfectly. Hold Alt and Shift and drag it to the top inner angle. Also, align it perfectly. Go to the Shape Builder tool and drag the cursor to this empty part without holding any keys. Make the same process to the other corner. Press Ctrl Y to go out of the outline view. Select letter D and color it with the same color as other letters. Select the golden ratio and delete it. Select the logo and go to the fill to color it. Choose any color do you want. I will choose an orange color. Hope you like the tutorial. Go now and subscribe and like the video. If you haven't yet. See you in another tutorial.